Welcome to the spoken tutorial on sulfur-rich vegetarian recipes. In this tutorial, we will learn about benefits of sulfur in our body, a few vegetarian recipes. Sulfur is the third most abundant mineral found in our body. There are 22 amino acids, out of which a few have sulfur. It is derived from sulfated amino acids. The most important sulfated amino acids are methionine and cysteine. Sulfur helps in the process of digestion. It protects the lungs from mucus formation and infections. Developing the central nervous system also requires this mineral. It also helps in production of insulin. The importance of sulfur has been explained in another tutorial. Please visit our website for more details. Let us now see the preparation of the recipes. Before we begin, note that in this tutorial, one bowl is 150 milliliters. Our first recipe is sandwich dhokla. To make this recipe, you will need 3 tablespoons of little millet, 2 tablespoons of black gram with skin, 3 tablespoons of curd, 2 handful of washed gogu leaves, 2 washed and chopped green chilies, 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. You will also need a handful of washed and chopped coriander leaves, 1 teaspoon ginger paste, 1 teaspoon garlic paste. For tempering, you will require half teaspoon mustard seeds, half teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon sesame seeds, 1/4 teaspoon asafoetida powder, 5 to 6 washed curry leaves. You will also need 2 teaspoons of oil or ghee and salt as per taste. Procedure: wash and soak the little millet and black gram for 6 to 8 hours. Drain the water and grind them into a smooth batter. Transfer this into a bowl. Add curd and salt to the batter. Mix it well to make it smooth. Cover the bowl and leave it to ferment for 6 to 8 hours in a warm place. Once the batter is fermented, add chopped green chilies, ginger and garlic paste. Mix everything well again. Grease a steaming plate with oil and pour the batter on it. Tap the plate to spread the batter evenly. Next, add half glass of water in a steamer. Place the plate in the steamer. Please be careful while doing so. Close the steamer with a lid and steam this for 10 to 12 minutes. Allow the plate to cool. Later, cut the dhokla into diagonal pieces. Keep this aside for later use. I will now tell you how to make the chutney. In a grinder, add gogu leaves, coriander leaves, chili, garlic and salt. Grind it into a thick paste by adding a little water if required. Drumstick leaves can be used if gogu leaves are not available. To make the sandwich, take a piece of dhokla we made earlier. Spread the chutney evenly on it. Cover it with another piece. It should look like a sandwich. Repeat the same process for other pieces as well. To make the tempering, heat oil or ghee in a pan. Add mustard seeds, cumin seeds, sesame seeds, asafoetida and curry leaves. Once the seeds splutter, pour the tempering on the dhoklas. Sandwich dhokla is ready. 10 to 12 pieces of sandwich dhokla has around 93 milligrams of sulfur. Our next recipe is Proso millet upma. To make this recipe, you will need 2 tablespoons of Proso millet, a handful of washed fenugreek leaves, 1 medium chopped onion, 1 teaspoon ginger paste, 1 teaspoon garlic paste, 2 washed and chopped green chilies. You will also require 1 tablespoon of washed and chopped carrot, 4 to 5 cauliflower florets, 1 tablespoon green peas, a handful of washed and chopped coriander leaves. We will need 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, cumin powder, coriander powder. You will need 1 tablespoon of oil and salt to taste. Procedure: wash and soak Proso millet for 6 to 8 hours. Drain the water and keep aside. Heat oil in a pan and add garlic, green chili, ginger and saute for a minute. Add chopped onions and vegetables. Saute until onions turn soft. Add all the spices and mix well. Add Proso millet and 1 cup of water and allow it to cook on medium flame. Cover the pan with the lid and cook for 5 minutes. Proso millet upma is ready. Transfer this into a bowl and garnish with coriander leaves. You can serve the upma with curd. This recipe gives around 165 milligrams of sulphur. Our third recipe is mixed vegetable cutlets. To make this recipe, you will require 2 tablespoons of barnyard millet, 2 tablespoons of little millet, 2 tablespoons of kodo millet, 2 tablespoons of roasted Bengal gram flour. You will also need a handful of washed and chopped amaranth leaves, a handful of washed and sliced cabbage, 2 tablespoons of washed and chopped carrot, 2 tablespoons of chopped onion. You will need 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, garlic paste. You will also need 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, chili powder, coriander powder, garam masala powder, chopped green chilies. You will need 2 teaspoons of oil and salt as per taste. Procedure: soak barnyard, kodo and little millet for 6 to 8 hours. Drain them. Dry roast on a medium flame until they turn light brown in color. Allow them to cool. Transfer them into a mixer grinder and grind them into a fine powder. Keep this aside for later use. Heat oil in a pan. Add onions, ginger garlic paste and green chili. Saute until onion turns soft. Add cabbage and carrot to the pan and saute for a few minutes. Next add amaranth leaves and mix well. Add the spices and salt. Mix again and cook for 5 to 6 minutes. Allow this to cool. Add the cooked vegetables to the powder we made earlier. Now add roasted Bengal gram flour and mix everything well. Make a dough out of it by adding water little by little. Divide the dough into 4 parts and shape them as cutlets. Heat oil in a pan. Shallow fry the cutlets on each side until they turn golden brown in color. Mixed vegetable cutlets are ready. 4 cutlets have around 144 milligrams of sulphur. Our last recipe is pan-fried jackfruit seeds. To make this recipe, you will need 12 seeds of jackfruit, 1 medium-sized chopped onion, 1 medium chopped tomato. You will need 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, garlic paste, roasted sesame seeds, lemon juice. You will also need 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, chili powder, coriander and cumin powder. You will need 1 tablespoon of oil or ghee and salt as per taste. Procedure: pressure cook the jackfruit seeds for 4 to 5 whistles. Drain them and transfer them onto a plate. Allow to cool. Once cooled, peel them. Apply spices, salt, ginger garlic paste and lemon juice to the seeds. Keep it aside for 10 minutes. Heat oil in a pan. Add the onions and tomato and saute for 5 minutes. Next, add the jackfruit seeds to the pan. Fry this for 5 to 6 minutes. Once the seeds turn crisp, turn off the flame. Transfer this into a bowl and garnish with roasted sesame seeds. Pan-fried jackfruit seeds recipe is ready. This recipe gives around 472 milligrams of sulfur. Include these recipes in your daily diet for good health. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Thank you for joining.